Hey, this is Isaac.
This is Darren.
And we are True Masters and Morons, playing Horizon Zero Dawn.
We have the Deathbringer.
Last time we snuck through the whole last area back there, and this time we're going to take on the Deathbringer. We also, in between, edited last episode and got some comments that told us that it was not Ford, it was Faro.
This is not the Ford factory, it was the Faro Factory, and now I'm sad.
And now we're both sad. That being said, I don't care. I'm still gonna say that all the cauldrons were once car manufacturing companies, because that's fun.
This is our personal headcanon now.
Yes.
It stopped working.
Oh.
I've disabled his focus.
Oh.
The rest is up to you.
I'll handle it.
No, it's not.
Blasting out.
It's not a corpse.
I wonder if those are weak points.
I do love the guy who just like says out loud, "Is that a corpse? Shoot him in the face!"
I want him to get close so I can stealth shot. Oh.
If you shoot him in the face, doesn't he auto die? And doesn't that count as stealthy? Yeah.
Okay, so one of these are weak points.
See, she said it was venting steam. I wonder if those are weak points. Also, someone in the comments told us that if you take the guns, they're usable.
I can actually take the guns.
And since Isaac has the points, why?
Because I was hitting B or circle.
See, you can stab the Watcher. And since Isaac has all those lovely points in heavy gun operation, we're like, yes, please. I don't know where it sees from, and this walking around in front of it makes me really nervous.
I agree.
How has that guy not seen you, though?
We don't ask these questions, Taryn.
I know I probably shouldn't, but I am on occasion just like, the things they do see you do, and then you like walk through an open stretch of field of white snow with no reaction, and I'm like, really?
Come on.
Hello.
Get like 2 feet closer, dude.
Step back 2 feet and throw a rock. Those rocks you don't like to throw, but whose only purpose is this. I mean, that works. What?
It's L2. Got it. Die.
I have to ask, are there skills that increase your, like, stealth meter score?
I think so, technically. I don't know how many of them I actually have.
That was going to be my next question. Like, do you have a bunch of them? Because at this point, with you literally, like, standing up to run away from it 6 feet away, that is the only explanation. See, now that's satisfying.
Don't leave now. Alright, I think it's literally those... What is that?
Usually those are, historically have always been the walker things.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, what the crap?
But you highlighted it and it said, like, Eclipse Officer, so I don't know. I'm impressed with that shot. I wasn't sure where his head was. Well done.
Thank you.
Do eyeball shots one-hit those, too?
Yeah, if I can actually, like, do it. I might just have to take that one, though.
There are...
That's it. I've killed everything else except for that Watcher.
No, I know. I was looking at the Deathbringer. I'm like, alright, so there's a gun in every cardinal direction on this thing. We can assume the 2 giant ones will swivel. This back one doesn't look like it will, and I assume this one on the front is on the other end as well. Because at this point, with it not seeing you, I'm assuming it's facing the other way.
This is the back, yeah.
Okay, Aloy, now what?
Keep going. Oh, shoot the orange bits! You just know that gun will do all the damage in the world. Yeah, shoot the orange bits.
I want to pop off the cannon so I can use it, but it is saying no.
I know, it's not reacting at all, so pop off the orange bits, and maybe if, yeah. Or you can only do it while the orange bits are open, maybe, and that pops the...
Got it.
Yeah.
Oh. I'm so grateful for walls.
Watcher. Did you kill it?
Holy crap.
Did it. Those things pack a punch. Alright.
That wasn't that bad.
Eclipse Officer had a focus.
Yeah. I mean, I thought earlier that it looked like you'd taken out half of its life with a bunch of those explodey bits.
Uh-huh.
And I guess you did. I'm like, surely I must be wrong. I guess it's just looking at, like, the life of one of the guns or something, maybe.
Right. That's what I thought too, but apparently, I'm awesome and cheesed the crap out of it.
Alright, yes. Hit the orange bits. That is the answer. Hit the orange bits with your explodey one, kind of, is what it looked like is
Kinda,
the
yeah.
answer.
That was weird.
I feel like we accidentally stumbled into greatness and don't know why.
That is exactly what happened. We accidentally stumbled into wrecking his face and have no idea how.
It's like, I don't know what did that, but...
You know what I'm
cool.
gonna assume? I'm gonna assume that I actually didn't take out half his hit points, and that this is just since it's the first one. It just starts with half hit points to give us an intro.
That would probably make more sense, because
Because that just felt way too easy.
Ooh.
I like all the purple resist, the things.
It is a little bit sad that apparently at this point there is no hacking its guns off, though.
Yeah, I don't know what I have to do to get those off, but...
Gunzo or Dunzo if it's dead.
Alright, Eclipse Focus.
She's sitting.
See what you have to say.
Yeah.
That's the last time we had a good shot of her looking at a focus was also in the snow.
Oh yeah, it was. Oh, that is a corrupted
What is
focus.
this?
The entity lives. Unacceptable.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
Yeah.
Hey Hades, how's it going?
Oh, it exploded.
Well, it's a surprisingly powerful explosion too. That'll like take out a head that it's attached to.
Yeah.
What the hell
Good to
was that?
know.
Hades?
Unacceptable.
Mysterious stranger, did you see that?
Mysterious stranger.
No answer, huh? Figures.
Answer me!
Keep getting stranger. Looks tight, but I can squeeze through.
And into what?
That little tiny rock hole, apparently.
Sure, we'll say there was a hole there.
Yeah. Zavala is currently walking the Guardian through a strike intro. He'll be back. It's the only thing he does ever. Oh.
Is that
For
Hades?
identiscan.
No.
One of these again.
It's one of those vaults.
Yeah, like the mother.
Yeah, you're what, 3% or 0.3%? Point.
99.47,
So you're 63%, 0.63% off.
0.53% off.
5-3, yes. Better.
Genetic profile confirmed.
Oh.
Entry authorized.
This one's not as...
Greetings, Dr. Sobek.
Yeah, you don't have to be as close with this
Step
one.
inside.
Which means that whatever's in the mountain is...
Whatever's
high
in mother
security.
is big. Yeah.
Greetings, Dr. Sobek. Yep, you are a
We have the
clone.
name. We have the name of our mother.
Yeah, we got it last time, but that's it.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it's something Sobek. It was a German-sounding name.
I better not fight a single human in here.
Right.
Sobek, you are 355,510 days overdue for your meeting with Mr. Faro. Please proceed to the 35th floor.
I will do the math later when I can hear that number again.
350,000. That's hundreds of years ago.
Thank you for
No,
doing the
that's
math for me,
thousands
Aloy.
of years ago. That's literally thousands of years ago.
I'm like, that gives me an exact-
350,000 years.
I'm like, if we could figure out when, if they give us a date for when the past future was, that tells us exactly when this game was, but I don't know if they do.
Hey,
Ah,
Taryn.
yes.
Our mom was, our clone mother was supposed to meet with Mr. Ford. Oh, I wanted to fall off.
I assume that's what it would be, yeah. Did I space out? I thought it said Dr. Watson. Did it say Dr. Ford?
It said Dr. Faro.
Oh, Dr. Faro. Wow. I was too caught up in the math.
In the
all right.
math.
I'm like, all right, I just need to be able to look at the numbers because I already forgot them. So I could do the math, but...
No, this is 350,000 years
Ego.
ago. Or in the future, I should say.
I can't tell with the lighting. Is this more stone overgrowth or is this ice?
Yeah, it's... I think it's both. Because there are definitely stone stalagmites, but it also seems like
Tights.
there's maybe some ice. Yes, you're right. Tights.
Oh,
'cause
go back,
mites
go
are
back,
at the
go back.
bottom.
That looked like a set of stalag things you could break open.
Where?
That door?
This door?
Oh, the lighting was just so bad that it looked like little pillars as opposed to just shading on a door.
Man, I need to turn the brightness up on my screen, apparently.
No, it's also it's fine. My situation,
Okay, so
I should probably make the video window I'm watching this through bigger, but... Because, no, this feels normal to me looking at it. But yeah, a quick note for... Oh! Investigate.
I'm like, what is this? Oh, okay. It's just the pad.
Entangled
Oh,
waveform.
let's play it.
Protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, quantum encryption, black quartz stuff, way beyond military grade. That's what you demanded. So that's what we delivered.
You don't code something you can't crack. All we need is a backdoor. Upload the latest service pack update and the problem goes away.
You specifically forbade us from leaving anything resembling a backdoor in code. Every protocol to Black Quartz standard. Your words. Look, if you need me to fudge some projections, it's nothing we haven't done before.
I don't need fudged projections. I need a way to reassert control over the hartz-timor swarm.
I don't know what to tell you, Ted. You're asking the impossible.
So, codes. They needed codes of some kind to control the machines. But they got out of control. Sounds bad.
Oh, a map.
Yeah.
I didn't realize the map would go down like this.
I had forgotten as well, actually. Wow, Isaac. Speaking of map, look how many levels.
Oh! Okay, to be fair, most of those are extremely small.
Okay. So it's just there to unnecessarily make us think it's enormous. I do love the normie scientist who's like, look, you told me to make it unhackable, you told me not to put a back door in it, and now you're mad that I did the thing you wanted. This is not my fault. You designed stupid, I made it. That is what happened.
Dude, I've been there with, like, projects and stuff that I've been on, and they're like, well, we need you to do this, this, and this. Do exactly that. And they go, why didn't you do this? You didn't fucking ask me to!
In fact, you asked me not
Statue
to.
of one, anyway. A machine.
Our statue of one, anyway.
And they honored it?
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions, where all the problems of tomorrow are being solved today.
No, they didn't honor it. That's the car on the spinning wheel to let you,
Yep.
Across the globe. Faro leads the world in every sector of self-sustaining, fully automated technology. From revolutionary consumer products close to home, like the Faro Focus, to the dynamic chariot line of peacekeeping robots halting bloodshed in conflict zones across the globe, Faro remains committed to making the future smarter, brighter, safer, and always surprising.
Well, that surprising one is...
Solutions. For every problem of life, a smart solution.
Yeah,
So they
that's
made
a
the
hubris-filled,
25,000 people?
Yes.
They made machines and devices.
Also, yes.
Guess those things were common in their world.
I mean, yeah. I guarantee you everyone had a focus.
Or if not everybody, most did.
Reception log. It's short enough, I'm willing to read it. Field Commandant Dang of the Indo-Malay Agricultural Combine arrived with his delegation, refreshments to be served before their 10:15 a.m. sales presentation on the Chariot line. Per instructions, food will be vegetarian only. As Aloy reads the word vegetarian and goes, does that mean what I think it means? Are they stupid? You can't survive on vegetation only in this world.
I mean, never mind. They're more likely to, because half the things you see are robots. You can't eat that.
Sander Agnew, Vice President of Territorial Integrity from Fresh Grounds Coffee Global, arrived with his entourage, refreshments to be served. Also on the Chariot line, the Fresh Grounds Tacoma blend, no artificial creamers. So that happened. Called security and janitorial to clean up the coffee that was spilled accidentally, more like thrown. I wasn't aware that Indo-Malay Combine grows coffee beans and that Fresh Grounds acquisition team has tried to take their fields by force repeatedly. I think the Commandant Dang had Agnew by the hair for a second there. Who schedules these things? I'm going to drop a line to sales. This can't happen again. So basically, Faro brought in two fighting companies into one meeting and
a meeting within like 5 minutes of each other, and yeah. So we think the chariot line are the stalker, not the stalkers, the corruptors, or those? I'm thinking corruptors because it doesn't look very chariot-like to me.
Welcome to Faro Automated Solutions.
Oh, okay, so that just replays that.
What are we thinking? You think those are the chariots? Oh,
What were they doing here?
Elizabeth, that's her name.
A group of people not unlike a tribe. And they made machines.
Yeah, go on.
I've uploaded some data files to your focus. They'll help you understand.
Oh, yeah, you uploaded a lot of them.
Elizabeth, we got Welcome to Foz, and then there's Elizabeth Sobek, and
then Elizabeth Sobek. You know what? This is actually our mom. She's kind of important. We'll go ahead and read this one.
Bio, Elizabeth Sobek. Elizabeth Sobek, born March 11th, 2020, is an American scientist, roboticist, and engineer, widely regarded as one of the greatest minds of the 21st century. Born and raised outside Carson City, Nevada, she enrolled at Stanford University at the age 13, earning a BS in experimental physics and computer science at age 16. She completed her PhD in robotics and artificial intelligence design at Carnegie Mellon University in 2040 and joined Faro Automated Solutions as a junior scientist the same year, rising quickly to chief scientist at the age of 22.
So 2042.
Huh?
So in 2042.
Yes. Over the next 8 years, her green robot designs played a... Yep, she did. Okay. Mm-hmm. Her green robot designs played a vital role in realizing the environmental cleanup and detoxification efforts of the clawback decade, propelling FAZ to the forefront of its field. In 2048, she suddenly resigned from FAZ, protesting the company's pivot to automated military technologies. In 2049, she founded Miriam Technologies, a firm devoted to life-positive robotics and other technologies. Miriam has since become one of the world's largest suppliers of green robots, winning numerous awards and accolades, including the 2053 Nobel Prize for Physics and the 2056 Rachel Carson Award for Environmental Progress.
So that's why. So we're in FAZ right now, and I guarantee you Mother is Miriam Technologies.
Yeah.
So they just have a more accurate code of her.
More accurate code, and or at the end it was really important that only she got in there.
Only she got in there, yeah.
Yeah.
But all the way to the end of this.
So I'm betting all the machines we normally deal with are her stuff.
All the corruptors things, the black ones?
Are FAZ, the military, the military FAZ robots.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it talks about, the robots all being green, and we've noted that almost all of them seem to have an ecological purpose.
Yeah.
Ted
Theodore. Yeah, so this is the opponent. So yeah, these are definitely going to be the literally the two sides of that war that we know happened on the mountain of Mother's Heart.
Maybe, yeah.
The big tentacly black things.
Yeah, I mean, presumably that's whatever that thing, the whatever swarm that got out of hand is presumably that. I don't know if Elizabeth fought in the war or was just one of the last strongholds or whatever, but yeah.
I don't know.
For sure, this guy made the aggressor.
Oh, yeah. Theodore Ted Faro, born December 2013, is an American entrepreneur and business magnate. He is the founder of Faro Automated Solutions, FAZ, the largest corporation of all time, the world's wealthiest individual, and the first ever trillionaire. Ooh. Born and raised in Salt Lake City, Utah, he enrolled at University of California, Los Angeles, where he studied business for 2 years before dropping out in 2033 to start FAZ. So he's Apple.
That makes sense because this game takes place physically in Utah.
Yeah, it takes place in like Utah and Colorado, like that Utah, Colorado area, right?
Yeah, I think so. It's like somewhere, but yes, that general area.
Though it struggled at first, the company broke through at the end of the troubled 2030s with its popular lines of personal servitors and bodyguard robots, then exploded when its famous line of green robots led the race to solve the climate crisis during the 2040s clawback. At the end of that decade, FAZ opened a military defense branch, dominating the world market for automated military platforms by 2053. The success of FAZ has made Mr. Faro the world's best-known businessman, one of the most sought-after speakers, and a major voice in politics, culture, and international affairs. So, 2056 is the farthest year we've seen so far.
Yep. And that's definitely not the end.
And I just want to see, as of 2063, so that's the farthest one there. And the definition of a corporation.
Let's read FOZ, but not the definition of a corporation.
Okay.
Okay. Faro Automated Solutions, FOZ, is an American multinational corporate entity that produces robots for all walks of life. Though its core business consists of military and defense contracts, as of 2063, FOZ is ranked among the Fortune 5 by gross revenue and profit for 10 years in a row, a world record. Founded in 2033 by Theodore Ted Faro, an entrepreneur from Salt Lake City, Utah, the company developed several promising robot prototypes in its early years, but failed to break into the market dominated by then industry giants like General Synthetics and Rec Corp. This changed in 2038 with the debut of the
Alfred.
Yeah.
Because it's an @ sign.
Yeah. Of the @Alfred line of
if you're gonna read that, it's
at Alfred.
At Alfred. It's Alfred.
Of levitating personal servitors, which generated exceptional sales, lifting the company onto the Fortune 50 for the first time. Profits tripled in the 2040s as the company's environmental efforts, led by famed engineer Elizabeth Sobek, catapulted FOZ to the head of the sector. In 2049, in the wake of successful green and climate cleanup efforts around the globe, worldwide approval ratings of FOZ exceeded 90%, and founder Ted Faro was hailed across media and social networks as the man who saved the world. Yet it was the emergence of FOZ as a military contractor in the late 2040s that cemented its status as the world's wealthiest corporation, with a record market capitalization of over $23 trillion. By 2055, FOZ controlled 61% of the market share. Whoa! For automated military platforms, holding contracts with 353 nations, transgovernmental organizations, and corporate entities. Today, its holdings exceed the second largest corporation, FB Mobihal Global, by 321%. And that is why...
FB Mobihal, of course, being the inventors of the HAL automated computer.
And that is why lots of places have laws against monopolies now.
Right.
That's the Entangled Waveform one. We listened to that.
We listened to that? Okay.
That was the scientist talking to Faro. So
Man, so wow.
That's
so
the thing.
2063 was the newest year we saw there. Jump forward 350,000 years.
Was it that? It wasn't that many. It wasn't that. It can't be that many.
It was either that or 35,000. I'm pretty sure it was 350.
Because she didn't say that the computer didn't talk in years, it talked in days.
Did it talk in days? I thought it talked in years.
No, it's like you're 300 and however many thousand days late for this interview.
I thought it said years.
Now, I know this must seem like a bizarre change in direction. I mean, we're Faro Automated Solutions, right? #1 robotics firm in the world. Why would we clear our production slate to fabricate human-operated vehicles and weapon systems, the relics of the past? All I can say at this juncture is... trust me. We will be exploiting a massive growth opportunity by retooling and reallocating capacity according to my plan. So I will need revised projections of mass fabrication velocity across every pipeline within 36 hours.
So they were making machines, and they stopped.
Ted knew.
Other kinds of weapons? Why?
I guess.
He knew Hades was going nuts, that it could corrupt other machines. It's like, okay, I need things that aren't run by AI. I need things that can be piloted.
Yeah, I guess.
Because obviously ground troops aren't taking that out.
No.
So we need things of similar weapon and defensive caliber, but run by people.
The air.
Yeah.
There's no smell to it. Not even Old Death.
Oh,
Nothing
you're
natural.
fully insulated in here.
I mean, it makes sense.
It doesn't with all the growth of stone, actually, but...
No, I mean, growth of stone can still happen without anything interfering.
Okay, well, all this stone would be coming from... it comes from movement of rock, but also like dripping of mineral-heavy water. That's how stalactites and stalagmites happen. And for that to happen, that means there's got to be a breach somewhere, which means that it shouldn't smell completely clean in here.
I guess that's true. But, all right. Well, we will continue exploring this next time. Thank you so much for joining us today. Go ahead and leave us a like. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell for more Let's Plays. Check out our other channel for gaming lore, link in the description. Thank you to all of our patrons for continuing to make this series possible, and we will see you What?
I just saying, physically stop. Don't go any closer.
Oh.
Unless you trigger a cutscene.
Lest I trigger a cutscene. And we will see you in the next episode. In the meantime, this has been True Masters and Morons.
Signing off.